setting the tone here early in the second. They take the lead with this field goal.
That was a good job by the offense. They overcame. They had some adversity in that drive, but they still made enough plays to give themselves 3 points and put them on the board.
No one's going to get him now. The 10. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
The Texans taking the field again on offense. They paid the price for an aggressive decision on their last possession, passing up on the field goal attempt and going for it on fourth down, then coming up short.
Yeah, look, no second guessing for me on that. I'll just say this. I'll give the defense a lot of credit. They were there. They were ready for the situation. They made the play, and that's why the offense came away with no points.
How do you think the offense is feeling right now after that coach's decision?
Well, shoot, they're disappointed. The coach believed in him. You know, they know the coach is showing faith. Well, he showed faith, and they let him down.
The play clock's running down. They'll run it here. Slashes to the left side. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. It's Jalen Strong with the catch. And it's Darrell Washington who makes the tackle.
That was a nice job by the quarterback reading the defense. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short, and look what happens. Yards after the catch. Good job by the guy catching it and getting those extra yards.
Makes the catch in open space.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
The Texans with an empty backfield look here. 1st and 10. It's out of bounds, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Get ready. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The catch is made by Strong, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
The slant route is not used as much as it used to be in the NFL because defensive linemen read quarterbacks now better than ever, and they jump up to knock those passes down. But that time they didn't get it done. The slant route is caught and comes up a couple of yards short of a 1st down.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. The Texans snap it at the 31. And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down and 5. Easy catch there. No one near him.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those 1st downs. What a good job by the offense.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete. It's been a beautiful drive so far by this offense, Jim. They started in bad field position. Now they're inside the 20. Let's see if they can get it done from here.
Here's the quick toss. They deck him in the backfield.
when you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Third and goal from the 7. Houston in the end zone. He now has 11 touchdown receptions on the season. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
The Texans now getting ready to kick it away. Peterson's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. And Luke Kuechly gearing up for this next drive. Their defense has had a lot to do with them getting out to this lead, and he's been the one setting the tone, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, I love the way he plays. He's had a terrific day so far. His toughness, I think that's his greatest quality.
The Cardinals have it at the 24. Great ball is out. Tackles made. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
After nearly turning it over, it's second down. Last play before the 2-minute warning. The corners retreating. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. Third and 7. Lee's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Second down.
Get ready.
Out of the gun. Scanning the field. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. And the pass is thrown away.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
The Cardinals now looking to convert here on third down. Just a week ago, they struggled mightily in these situations. Third down and 10. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. That's a stop by the defense that will give them one last chance to do something here offensively before the intermission, Phil.
Yeah, they got to feel good about their football team right now. They got it rolling their way. Defense, another good job by them. Now can the offense be smart, be calculating, and find a way to score?
Touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. Dorial Green-Beckham ready for action. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the first half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's...
Man, intercepted! They needed their defense to step up and make a statement and keep them in the game before the intermission, and they do it with the interception.
Yeah, they did. Nice job, nice call, nice play by the defense. Now let's see if the offense, as this game goes along, can they step up and make some plays.
1st and 10. And the catch is made by Whalen. The Cardinals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. The Cardinals at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun formation. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Cardinals will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. 1st down coming up. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Drop back, shotgun formation. Should have had it.
Butler's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
The Cardinals take it from the 23. Has his man. Gains 15. That's his first reception today.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that. You know, you go to the hurry-up ball.
Touchdown, Arizona. That's his first touchdown catch of the season. And as we near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One now all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The defense comes back onto the field for this next series, and man, if they set the pace for this game so far, as their side has the lead.
Yeah, listen, I like what they're doing, and what's making this work is the fact that they just don't miss tackles. When they have an opportunity, they take the offensive player down. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Anytime your receiver running any route in the NFL, they're worried about getting hit. Don't lead them too far in a slant route. Just throw it right at them.
Get ready.
2nd and 10. With 2 hands, he has it. Gains 16. The Texans use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw 2 defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. That's Kuechly flying in to make the tackle.
The Cardinals running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Texans go with the dime formation here on defense. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Got the completion. And Kuechly in on the tackle.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
Third down now.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
Surveys. Looking long. But it's incomplete.
Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted, that's okay.
They're in punting formation. Looking to make a difference. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. And a run back of about 12. The Texans offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Come on, let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
First down at the 38. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline. Second down now. The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Texans will take the snap from the 40. No separation at all. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
They'll go shotgun here. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up fourth down. Short series this time for the offense. The Texans will risk it here, going for it on fourth down. The Texans will take the snap from the 40. Got the completion. Going to take it the distance. Going to take it home for the touchdown. Just moments into the third quarter, and they've wasted no time asserting themselves, finding the end zone, and going in front, Phil.
Well said, Jim. They did not waste any time on the offensive side, but I'll say this, the defense, they wasted halftime. They must not have been listening to their coach.
Extra point was good. The Cardinals back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 14-10. Peterson's going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Texans have been all about defense here of late. 3 and out the last time they were on the field.
Yeah, it was a really good drive by them, just stopping the offense so quick. And it looked, every aspect worked well. The coaches had to be really happy with the defense.
First down at the 28. He's got the catch. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Third catch today so far.
When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
The Cardinals from the 32. Taylor is going to secure the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The Cardinals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Get ready.
The Cardinals snap it at the 41. They run the counter play. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
Let's go.
2nd down, 4 to go. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Taylor's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
1st down and 10. Back to the ground, breaks free. Picks up maybe 3. The Cardinals have continued to try to find a rhythm on the ground. Taylor's finding it impossible to find any open space.
Well, when something's not working, what do? You do something else. How about some short passes? Get the defense to back off, so then maybe you can run the football better.
And that gains a few.
Taylor's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go.
False start, and that sets the offense back 5 yards.
Yeah, listen, false start, and it can be the littlest thing. A little flinch, it doesn't look like much, but everybody in the stadium can see it, and so can the official.
3rd down after the penalty. Takes it from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. The reception by Marquise Lee.
Cardinals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Let's go.
2nd down and 4. With Whalen with the catch. Johnson's in on the tackle.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you've got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Get ready.
1st and goal from the 8. Taylor's taking the handoff. And gains maybe 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
Get ready.
2nd and goal from the 4. That's a gain of only a yard.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Let's go.
3rd and goal from the 3. Catch made. Picks up about 2.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
The kick is good. That field goal definitely helps their cause, but they're still going to have plenty of work to do in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, no question, but you know what? You said it right. They still have the 4th quarter, so this is a long game. Take the positives out of that field goal and just march forward.
The Texans offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Let's go.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
2nd and 4. Makes the catch in the open field.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
We're about to get the final quarter started here, partner. And this defensive battle has the feel of a game potentially headed to overtime.
Oh, absolutely. This game is so tight and the scoring is so hard to come by that I would not be shocked at all to see it go into overtime. But, hey, still a ways to go. Can both of these teams continue to play this way and not make that big mistake? The Texans, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Coming to the line at the 27. First down here after the completion. From the gun. It's Jalen Strong with the catch.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
2nd down, 4 to go. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call. Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold him.
Let's go.
1st and goal. Houston, across for the touchdown. A milestone touchdown pass, number 40.
You spend so much time in this league. Once you get in the red zone on the offensive side, all these different plays, knowing you must be efficient. You need to score touchdowns instead of kicking field goals. Well, you can feel good now because you got it in there.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Peterson's going to run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cardinals came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. Taylor's had less space to maneuver as this game's gone on.
Yeah, let's give the defense a little credit. They finally said, okay, we got to find a way to stop this running game. They changed the defense a little bit, and it's worked.
The Cardinals lined up. Everybody split out wide.
Let's go.
First down at the 21. Lee's got it on a pass that had some heat.
The Cardinals just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Get ready. 188.
First down at the 44. Going for the home run. He pulls it down somehow. Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run.
And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. The Texans ready to take that football down the field. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Texans offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. And here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you're doing.
And they get the sack.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on to blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
The Texans all bunched up here as they get set at the line. He'll take the snap from the gun. The catch is made by Strong. I don't think anyone's surprised when you look at the numbers. Here's a quarterback who is so good at just standing in the pocket and dominating that defense.
There's a group of quarterbacks in this league that every single week they just seem to get it done. Of course, it's the teams they're on, they have talent, but the quarterbacks themselves are just so good.
DJ Hayden is there and picks it off. Randall's going to make the tackle. That interception puts them in an amazing position to win this game late, Phil.
It does, Jim. Anytime you throw an interception in the 4th quarter and the game is tied, I do not like your chances of winning that game.
Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these 2 quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well. Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can fool them with a run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score. You run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Get ready.
2nd down and 5. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Cardinals do a good job that time on 2nd down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd and 2. And it's knocked down.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in a position like this and you can knock it down.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. That field goal puts them in a great position to win the game. The defense now will be rallying, trying to make a stop.
Okay, yeah, you know, the good thing is they got the lead. We're in the 4th quarter, but in the back of your mind, you have to think, wow, we really could have used 7, and you worry that that 3 points is going to come back to haunt you.
The Texans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. The Texans did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the 2nd half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. Has the reception all alone.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
The Texans take it from the 28. Under pressure and incomplete.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Let's go.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
It's Strong who comes down with it. The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job by this wideout today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to the offensive line for pass protection and the coaching staff. They have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways for him to catch the football. Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
2nd and goal from the 3. They'll meet him this time behind the line. The Cardinals have figured out a way to finally slow down a running game. It's been a big point of contention for them all season long. Thankfully for them today, they figured it out.
Yeah, they have. You know, listen, these defensive linemen all year long, all they wanted to do is rush the quarterback. But today, they've settled in, they're being tough, and they're stopping the run. Good job.
Not able to get away from Pierre Paul.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on 3rd and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning, and the offense needs to drive down the field to win this one. Crucial play here. Powers his way across. Touchdown.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
And the extra point is good. So with this late lead change, we've had another twist in what's been a great game, and now we'll see if this offense has one more drive in them. He'll have a chance to take off. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. And Luke Kuechly gearing up for this next drive. And it looks like this defense could more or less wrap up the game if they can get another big stop right here, partner.
Jim, they can. There's no doubt about it. Now, do you have the wherewithal? In other words, you can't worry about, oh, if we do something wrong, we're going to lose.
It's intercepted! It's somewhat surprising to see, but you look at the rushing totals, and this part of their game has become less effective as the game's gone on.
I think the running back is starting to tire a little bit as you watch him run. Just doesn't look as determined as he was early in the game.
That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
And Ayers is there to make the stop. That's a timeout call. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. From the shotgun. He's drilled as he throws. The Texans now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations. 3rd down and 5. The Texans get a 1st down. And he races out of bounds at that point.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
1st and goal from the 8. Handoff made. And a gain of 4. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. Second and goal from the 4. Charging ahead. Reynolds able to read that play and make the hit. Now moving the football to the 10-yard line. Third and goal from the 10. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. Snapping out of the gun. Ebron. Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one.
That time on fourth and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
The Texans ready to kick it away. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Looking at the stats now, you see 2 wide receivers who have filled the role of being a #1 option today.
Yeah, you always want one wide receiver to step up for your football team and focus on him and see if he can get it done. But I'll tell you this, in the NFL now, you need 3 good wide receivers on every single team.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down at the 21. Had it, but dropped it.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in rhythm.
Second down and 10. Almost intercepted that time. Big third down coming up here. The Cardinals come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Third and 10. Launching it deep, but they can't connect.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Going for it on fourth down. They'll go for it on fourth down. Late stages. From the gun. Butler's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Well, there's just no other option for the offense right here. They got to go to the hurry up because they have no timeouts left. So get as many plays off as you can.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Pulls it in. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. And the spike. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun. And it's intercepted, which should all but wrap up this game. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
The Cardinals defense has not made a stop for a loss throughout the game. And now they'll finally get one as a result of a kneel down to close it out.
Hey, man, you are tough. Yeah, I'll tell you. Well, you kind of explained the whole day, didn't you, about this defense? It just was not their day. They did not play well. They were not tough enough or physical enough, and they didn't have the emotion that you have to have on the defensive side here in the NFL.
Looking across the middle, finds his mark. The Texans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. One more snap and we can call it a day. Now 1st and 10. It's Jalen Strong with the catch. No stopping this team. They mount another victory here today to keep the streak going.
I think you said it right. There's no stopping him. It's going to be hard to stop him. I don't know how you're going to do it. Everything is going well. Good decisions by the coach, the quarterback, the defense. Everybody's playing well. Look out.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.